Right, we're doing great. So far, we've explained what financial modeling is and why we use financial models. Then we continued by listing some of the do's and don'ts you should remember when building a model. In our previous lesson, we described the financial models being used in today's business world. This is excellent. We are ready to introduce the next topic: forecasting. The next lessons will be about forecasting financials. We will talk about the right level of detail your forecasts should have, how to approach the forecasting exercise per se, and how to forecast specific P&L and balance sheet items. Great! What is the right level of detail that a financial model should have? Usually, in corporate finance, we can distinguish between short-term and long-term planning. Short-term planning is a firm's budget, which is based on a chart of accounts with line items for each department. Operating expenses will contain an account called travel expenses, showing all travel expenses for a given period. And that's a great level of detail, right? The truth is, you can't plan for the travel expenses in year 3 and 4, not to mention year 10. This reveals an important fact. There's too much detail in the budget to use its structure for forecasting purposes. Such a great level of detail increases the overall workload immensely without improving forecasting precision. In reality, small variables don't matter when looking at a 5 or 10-year forecast. What matters is totals like revenues, gross profit and EBITDA margins, number of employees, CapEx, working capital terms, and debt repayment schedules. You can't plan for travel expenses in year 5, and fortunately, you don't have to. Make sure your numbers are solid in terms of logical flow, but don't forecast every account. We shouldn't forget that a model's goal is not to predict the future. It is a tool that shows us what needs to happen for a certain result to be obtained, and a decision-making tool that allows us to make decisions based on several possible states of the world.